Holy shit. That's all I could say. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is the start of a brand new playthrough. Come back to the screen. Yes, because I've got a copy of it and because I forgot my PS2 up and running and hooked up to my HD TV, which was not an easy task. There's about 3 different converters going on. But I got it up and running to an HD TV. Yes, we're going to be playing Metal Gear Solid, the original PlayStation game. Playing it on a PlayStation 2, but that's okay. We're still able to play it. I'm looking at the copyright right now, and I'm thinking about it. I'm like, 1997, my god, this game is 20 years old. Holy shit. I bought this game when I was fucking, oh man, I was not even in high school at the time when this came out. So rather than go through the story and the VR training, we're just going to jump into a brand new game. Let's do normal mode. We'll see how much of this I remember. So yes, I got my PlayStation 2 running and I was at my local used video game store. I love this opening. The singing was so great. I was at my local video game store and they had a copy of Metal Gear Solid, the PlayStation 1 game, for about $5. Now, it's not the original black box in the jewel case. It's actually the... I guess what I was told is that they had... Konami released a combination of Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2, like a joint release. And apparently they had the PlayStation game, obviously, and then the Metal Gear Solid 2, whatever it was, Sons of Liberty, or... I don't fucking remember. But yeah, so it had both games in it. So this came in a DVD case, which is why it was only $5, because obviously the black label version, if you can find it, is something like $60 to $100. Amazingly, I also found a copy of Xenogears, which is a actual black label jewel case version at the same time, and I'll be doing a live stream of that for sure. Now, like I said, if this came out in 97, I would have been 13 at the time.
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is
I would have been
running
12 at the time.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.
So because this game has a lot of dialogue, a lot of cutscenes, a lot of narrative, we're going to be letting some episodes run a little bit longer.
The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones
Don't be stimulating me,
no
Miller.
one but you will be able to hear it.
But this was one of those few games that is 100% iconic. We're gonna see how much of this I remember. Now, I'm looking at the screen right now, and it is a little dark. I adjusted the brightness a little bit already. But that doesn't mean that it may not change again. So yeah, so anyone that doesn't know, this is quite possibly one of the best, if not the best, video games for the original PlayStation. Everything about this was just fucking amazing. Let's see if I'm gonna die. Oh god, that's so rewarding. Rations, please. So I didn't play the intro, like I said, because I wanted to just jump right into the game. The intro is a little long, a little winded. It's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, I'm fucking up already. Well, I just lost that. There's some reward that you get if you don't get detected. Like, I think more than like 3 times throughout the game. But yes, this was, what did I say, one of the best games for the PlayStation era. And I skipped the intro because, like I said, the intro is a little long, a little winded. But for anyone that's not, if you have never played this game, I feel bad for you as a person. But the plot line is basically terrorists have invaded this base. They're making demands to the U.S. government. The government's not complying. My job is to go in here and basically stop them from... Stop doing bad things. Definitely fucking Hideo Kojima's opus of a video game. Obviously, all the other Metal Gear games, like 2 through 5, were excellent. I mean, 3 was a little... Or, was it 3? No, I'm sorry, 4 was the dicey one. 4 was the PlayStation 3 one. 4 was a little bit dicey, but that's okay. It was still entertaining. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played this game in years, so we're going to do a very long play version of this game. Come on. This fucking guy. Go away. Avoid the puddle so he doesn't hear me. Hey, I'm on an elevator. Look at me go. Boop. It's so good to be back. Yoji Shinkawa. Why is that? That name sounds familiar too. Now, I'm not sure if it will make it into the final video, but I may be able to edit it out. But there is a slight black border around. I'm looking at the capture right now. There's a black border on the edge of the screen. I might be able to edit it out. I might not. It may stretch the image too much. Obviously, with PlayStation 1 graphics, you know, everything's kind of grainy as is. So it's possible that, you know, stretching it a little bit more isn't really going to bother anybody. But we shall see. Oh no. And if you do play this game, I highly recommend watching the briefing and the opening credits because they give a lot of story. But I mean, if I were to play through the briefing, we'd be here like an extra hour and a half before we actually dive into the game. Even the VR missions, like I was doing some of the VR missions just to get my legs back. My Metal Gear stealth legs. Colonel.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with
Yeah,
it.
you'll be fine.
It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide.
Yeah, if such a thing
All of the
existed.
genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Uh-oh.
Behind D.
Behind
Colonel.
D.
What's a Russian gunship
What's the
doing
D
here?
doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Give it a little slipperoo. Man, that PlayStation graphics. So yeah, so since I've got everything set up now, I may go back and see what PlayStation... I don't have a whole lot of my original PlayStation games. But as I pick them up and I find interesting ones, I'm definitely going to do playthroughs for them.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Hurry, Snake.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly hind in this kind of weather.
Who's
Who's that? Who's the small
Oh,
Asian
sorry.
woman behind you?
I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
Oh,
You're
Snake.
just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. but
I
I'm
talk with bad
surprised.
Asian
You're
accent.
very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Let me tell you how to play the
The bright
game.
dot in the middle is you.
This was that point
The red dots
in
are
video
your enemies,
games where
and the blue
they
cone
stopped
shape
using,
represents
they
their field of
stopped
vision.
having a need for instruction
Be careful,
manuals and started putting
The
tutorials in the
genome
game by
soldiers
itself.
have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy. Make sure you
They,
don't let them see.
oh, they have heightened
First,
sense of
I want
vision,
you to infiltrate
but they
the
can't see
disposal
past
site
that little
and look for the
cone.
DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you.
He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
And obviously no
Your
spoilers.
radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology.
Oh, that's a shame.
You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
If I need a hug.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Don't forget it, Snake.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Oh,
I'll do
doctor!
that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
It's a reference to the first game. And they can also be used to, I think, detect infrared beams, I think?
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in.
Yes, you can.
There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it because of
I
angles.
can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Glad somebody's counting on me. Alright. Yay, let's play a game. Let's see. How do I get across you? I don't know. Can I see what that is from this angle? I see the box floating there. Doesn't it? Shouldn't it tell me what it is? I thought if you zoomed in on it, it told you what it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's from another game. Ooh. There's a ration.
Huh? Whose footprints are these?
Yeah, what? Whoops. Meant to grab him. Nailed it. More rations. Hey, I got a gun now. Now you're all fucked.
A surveillance camera?
What? Little sneak Bye. Whoops. Ow. Ow. Just get the fuck out of here. Ow. See ya. They're like, oh, fucking disappeared. That's fucking weird. Alright. Well, we're crawling through the air ducts. Because why not? Oh, mandatory phone call.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Once in a while.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.8.
Look, like, I'm not here to talk about fucking gardens and shit, dude. I'm here to fucking stop terrorists. I love the fact that you can tell how dated this game is because it's 1997 and it's the Russians. If it was like a Metal Gear today, it would be the fucking... Well, it may still be the Russians, but it would probably be the, like the ISIS or Taliban or something.
I moved the Darker Chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
Rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
What?
Did something happen?
There's an intruder.
Really?
He's already done 3 people.
He's killed 3 people?
What did I just say,
Yeah.
Dick Nose?
See, he's using stealth, too.
Stealth. There's an intruder besides me?
Anyway, I want you to increase the security detail on the Chief.
Huh. So weird. Metal Gear. I love it every time David Hayter says Metal Gear. So, I'm in a vent shaft. How's everybody else doing? Which way? There we go. And look, there's a ration. Some good old nom-noms. What do you got for me?
Press the action button to drop down.
Thanks, General. Or Colonel. And wait for it. Action button. I did it. Hooray, I made it inside. This is great. Oh, hang on.
Use the elevator to change floors. There should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Yes, Father. Oops, I hit the wrong button.
Don't make too much noise or you'll be spotted. Be careful when you...
Alright. Don't make too much noise, you'll be spotted. Gotcha. I got chaff grenades. God, I'm so glad we're playing this. Alright. Well, I'm going to pause the episode right here, guys. This is so exciting for me. We will pick things up in the next video where we sneak by this camera. My name has been Joarna, everybody. That's Joarna. I will see you all next time.